Okay. And hi. Okay, so it is just me with my two younger kids today. So if they come in and out, it's mom life. We're gonna do the thing, all right? No excuses. So this was posted in a couple different groups. I wrote down as many questions as I could find. If I missed one, I do apologize. Feel free to throw them in the chat. This might be 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't know, however long it takes us to get through. I promise not to keep you longer than the normal hour that we do. Okay. First question I got was, how do I keep track of my potentials list? And then follow up. Okay. So simple, it's stupid, you guys. I'm not a pen and paper kind of person. I tried for a long time and I realized like I used to take notebooks with me or sticky notes and I was like, oh, I'll write their name down when I get home, or I'll write their name down in my notebook in my car. And then it never got into my actual notebook on my desk and it was just a mess. All right. So I use my phone. When somebody messages me, before I even open their message to respond, I put their name in my notes section. So I have my notes every single month. I start a new note. So I have one obviously this month that says June of 2024. And then I bullet point in my notes section. So let's say Haley reached out to me. Haley was like, hey, can I in some information on Thrive or what you're taking to lose weight? I would put Haley in my thing under, June of 2024. And then I would put 3 steps. So Haley is interested in the 3 steps. If Krista messaged me and says, hey, been watching your post for a while, I kind of want some information on what it is that you do, I would put Krista in there and say, Krista, business, right? And so I'm able to organize it that way. I can go through month by month and see what it was that they were interested in. So that way, when something does launch, I can follow up accordingly. If we have a promoter appreciation sale, we had that 20% off the QV. I can now go through and I can follow up with those people that have promoter next to their name. Okay. We also, I know my organization, we have a potential promoter page. So that also kind of, it follows up for us every time there's a sale, every time there's a promoter appreciation or rank advancement bonuses or the daily pay. They all get dropped in there. And so people are constantly being exposed to that. Thriver Safe Haven is a customer page that everybody, I believe, in here has access to. If you're not in it, make sure that you reach out to somebody that can get you in it, and plug your customers in there, you guys, or your potential customers. So get their names down in your phone. That's what works for me, or get them on paper if you're a paper and pen kind of a person. And so you can follow up one-on-one more personally, but when they're in that page, they're being exposed, right? They're being exposed to other people's stories. I post my before and afters in there. I post some of the high protein, low calorie recipes that I'm finding and loving to help me lose weight. I'm posting those things in there. It's full of value and it's full of third-party validation, okay? So that is how I do that with my potentials. I get their name down and I plug them in right away. I do not throw them in without asking. I will always say, hey, is it cool if I plug you into this page that has information about promoting or that has information about the products? So you can look around a little bit and let me know if you have any questions. I said this to someone that I'm actually talking to who wants to sign up. She was like, wondering about friends and family. And I said, listen, people are going to trust a stranger quicker. They're going to trust us, which is the truth, right? Like I have friends to this day that still don't, I don't want to say they don't support me, but they still have never ordered from me. They've never joined me. They've never gotten a sample. They've never expressed interest, but you'll have a total stranger come and cheer you on, right? And so when you put people into these pages, and you expose them to other people, it builds that trust because now they're not just hearing it from you, but they're hearing it from other people that they don't know, people who don't have anything to gain or don't have anything to benefit by them signing up or by them ordering. So that helps a lot. Something that you could also do with follow-ups is there's this cool little thing in Messenger. If you don't have a follow-up list, best time to start was yesterday, next best time's today, okay? So start your follow-up list today. But if you don't have a list of potentials, you can actually go into your messenger. And I don't know about you guys, but a lot of what I say is very similar. So if I have people reach out to me about the business, I mean, conversations will vary, like every conversation is different, but for the most part, I say the same stuff. Like, what is it? How do you get started? How do I share? Yada, yada, yada. Like a lot of it's the same. And so think of your conversations, think of your key words. Okay, what do you normally say? Something that I talk about, I know for a fact, when someone asks me how to get started, I say you have to order your promoter pack. So promoter pack is a keyword that I say in all of my conversations. So I would go into my Facebook Messenger in the search bar, type in promoter pack, okay? And it's gonna bring up every single person that I have said the word promoter pack to, okay? All those people I've said the word promoter pack to. So I'm gonna be able to go through there, and those are people that I've talked to about the business, okay? I don't want to say it's a sloppy way to follow up. I mean, it's a good way to follow up, but the best way is to actually have their names written down. So just keep that in mind, okay? But you could search things like energy or 3 steps or get started or whatever keywords you use, whatever verbiage you use, because we're all different. Okay, how are you so consistent? This one is kind of, I hope I don't sound like, I hope I don't come off the wrong way about this, but like I'm so consistent because I'm more scared of going back to the way life used to be than I am of losing a follower on social media. I'm more scared of going back to the way life used to be than upsetting somebody or offending somebody or losing a friend or whatever. Like I'm not going to go out there and intentionally try to upset anybody, but when you're being yourself and you're being authentic and you're being consistent, you're going to trigger people. You can't please everybody. I don't care. I just don't care. You know what I mean? Like I look at my kids and I have mouths to feed. Nobody's coming over. My neighbors are not coming over with food every day for us. You know, my mom's not coming to pay my mortgage. Like all these things are me. They're me. And if I don't share this business, like this business has paid my bills full time for 6.5 years now. And if I don't share this business, it's not going to do that. So I want what this business has to offer more than I care about the outside opinions of other people. I also know that consistency is key in anything, right? Like you're not going to go to the gym once and get results. You're not going to eat healthy one day and get results. You're not going to work your business for 3 days and be 200K. You're not going to work for a week and then fall off for a week and then work for a week and then fall off for a week and get your auto elite. That's just not how this works. You have to be consistent in everything. And I think people want like a secret sauce, and there is no secret sauce. The secret sauce is literally to just show up every single day without fail. You know what I mean? And you're going to be repetitive. Like you're going to think to yourself, oh, I just talked about the VIPs 3 days ago. So what? Talk about them again. Because guess what? Somebody's online today that wasn't online 3 days ago. They didn't see it back then, but they're going to see it today. There are people that only get on in the mornings. There are people that only get on at night. There are people that only get on the weekends. There are only people that only get on Wednesday afternoon on their lunch break, right? And so if you're only sharing every other day, you're missing the whole crowd that's getting on those off days where you're not sharing. You are missing a whole bunch of people. And I don't want to do that. When I think about this business, not only do I think about it and what it does for me, but I literally believe that I'm carrying another woman's blessing, another man's blessing in this business, and how selfish of me to not show up and share it every day. Like it's not just for me. How selfish of me to not plug in for the people that trusted me. How selfish of me to not share an opportunity that was my lifeboat when there's other people that need that same lifeboat. The blessing was given to me. Why would I be selfish and not share it with somebody else? You know what I'm saying? So like to me, being consistent's a no-brainer. It's just I've just never had a problem being consistent. And if you are somebody that has a problem being consistent, set a timer in your phone. So like every single day, maybe for 1 o'clock in the afternoon, every single day. No. So every single day, by the time your timer goes off, you have to have a post up. Right? Do whatever works for you. You can batch your content. So like on a Sunday, write up a bunch of posts, go through what are your favorite things about the business, the free products. Maybe you're working towards your auto bonus, how you run your business for free, the no websites, the community. What are the products doing in your body? How are they making you feel? Make a list of all these things. And then once a week or on the weekend, batch up some posts, go in your notes and just start typing and stop overthinking it. It doesn't need to be perfect. You don't have to have the perfect verbiage. I mean, I literally know millionaires in this company. I read their posts and their grammar is so horrendous. I'm like, whoa, like I like what? But that's them. I would never, but that's them and they don't care. And it works for them because that's just them and their people know that, right? So write down those things, batch your content, get it up there. If you are dressed for the day, I was dressed on Sunday because we had church, so I had my hair and my makeup done. You better believe I changed my clothes 3 times and took pictures, okay? I have makeup on today. I might take a picture outside later because I'm not gonna have makeup on tomorrow, I don't think, right? Whenever you're dressed and whatever, just take those photos. And I feel like whenever you have you have content, you have a post, and you have your photos, it's a lot easier to share versus trying to just come up with it on a whim. So if you can batch your content and do that, and just set that timer every single day, make sure that you're posting every single day. Tips for vendor events. So everybody, everyone's areas are different. I'm not sure. I don't think the person who asked us was local to me. So maybe get into like a local group and ask how to get a hold of somebody that runs these things. Like we have festivals, the summer's coming up, they're gonna have like vendor events and festivals, and there's wedding stuff and whatever. So get a hold of somebody and see if you want to do in person, how you can get a table at one of these booths, or how you can get a booth at one of these events. Bring plus lines, that's a huge one. Bring samples, pick up samples, nice and cute, so people can get samples. Everyone that gets a sample, get a free account for them, right? You want a free account, but bring plus line stuff, activate, thirst, boost, blast, maybe the chill. And so they can try those things, little Dixie cups. It's not hard. You don't need to have a ton of stuff. Just take what you've got, and be fun with it. Try not to be like super salesy, but just like share with people what the products are doing for you. I'm a social media person. What will I do it in person? Yeah. Do I prefer? Not really. I like being on social media. It's my thing. Okay, Thrive and Mingles. I'm excited. I got this question, how to do a Thrive and Mingle. I'm going to read to you straight from I'm going to try to find it because I don't want to mess it up or miss any details. So somebody had asked how to do Thrive and Mingles. There are some rules. So, and then there are also gifts for those Thrive and Mingles. Okay. Let's see. So you can host up to 2 events per week, Monday through Sunday. Okay, so 2 events per week. All virtual events must be longer than 8 minutes. Okay, so you can do this in person or you can do it online. You could do it in your living room, you could do it at the park, you could do it on a Zoom. You can do it in person or online. You're gonna get your perks quicker if it's in person than online. You do have to do a couple more online to get those same perks. You have to register at least 7 days in advance. Okay. No social media stories or posts will be accepted. Your event has to be live, interactive, and public. So I would do like maybe share out there, like make a graphic. If you wanted a Zoom, you can make a graphic about a Zoom and share it out there publicly for anybody to be able to hop on. You only need to have 5 people. So a minimum of 5 people must be in attendance and shown at your event. And you must submit your event within 10 days of actually hosting it. So register for it 7 days prior, and then you have 10 days from the end of the event to actually submit that stuff. So if you want to do it in person, do it in person, right? If you want to do it online, make a little graphic, throw it out there, have your people sharing it. You guys can you can even collaborate with people. Like, Haley and I were going to do one together, and she'd ask me if I would be willing to help her with one, or just connect with people, you guys, and you just get on and you just share. You could talk about the products and what the products are doing for you. You can have little samples if you're in person. You can share about the business. There are so many things that are happening right now in the business. You can talk about just all things and anything Thrive, and just snap a picture and upload it. It's not hard. You could earn promo codes. I know last time they did 15% off codes. Let me see what they're doing this time. I want to make sure, I don't want to get any of it wrong, you guys. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing, I don't know. I think they're doing promo codes, sample credits, free products, things like that. Okay, so I think gear, like some Thrive gear is on there, so you can earn those things after every single. So it's like the first one you got to do, I think, like 5, and then after 8, and then after 10 or whatever, you get a different thing each time. Okay, how to get samples out? How do I get samples out? I will tell you over and over and over again. I did not start and go as fast as I did because I was good at it or because I had a great following. I did not. My social media, I had like 300 friends. I hadn't even started using Instagram. Okay, I had an Instagram, but I didn't use it. I was not anyone special. I came from another company, but I didn't have a mass amounts of people follow me. I had one person follow me as a promoter and one person ordered from me as a customer. That was it. I did not bring the masses. I did not, none of that. And I wasn't good at, a lot of things, but what I did and what I will always attribute this to is samples. To this day, if I don't get out 10 samples every month, I don't feel like I did my job. I don't feel like I did my job. I was slinging samples when I started quicker than Lavelle could get them on my doorstep. We didn't have mail out credit, so it wasn't easy and convenient. I was going to the post office. I literally was on a first name basis with these people, like, oh, hey, Kathy, another box today. And she's like, what are you like? I probably look like a drug lord. Okay. I'm just like, call me like your vitamin dealer. I mean, I was slinging them out there. Okay. I had to order a 400 pack after 400 pack after 400 pack because I was just getting them out there. How did I do that? Giveaways were huge. So I would say, look, I'm giving away a sample of my favorite 3-step system. Comment below and I'll get you entered. I still do that to this day. I posted one the other week. I posted one and I was like, I don't remember what it was. Go to jail or get back with your ex. Let me know in the comments to win a free sample of Thrive. And everybody was like, we're going to jail together. Like, guess we're all going to be in orange. Like, it was funny. It was funny and it was like engaging and interacting. So it doesn't have to be comment below for a free sample, but it's like, go to jail or get back with your ex. Tell me to win a free sample or make it fun. Like, would you rather do this or that? Let me know for a free sample. Everybody that commented, number one, I messaged them and I told them your entry is your free customer account. I'm not going through 300 comments and entering all their names in to pick a winner. I'm going through my customer accounts. Okay. You need a free customer account. I'm going to go through, let's say I signed up 20 people, 1 through 20. I'm going to do a random number picker, pick number 11. I'm going to count down 11 people. That person won the sample. It's so much easier. It gets them in the system. Now they're getting Lavelle emails. Now Lavelle is following up for them. They're getting told about all the sales. So you're going to be able to follow up on a personal level, but Lavelle is also following up behind the scenes for you as well. So those giveaways were huge. And then, so I pick a winner, right? Don't be that person that says we're going to give something away and then you don't. Make sure you actually pick a winner. But every other person that did not win got a message from me. And I said, hey, picked a winner. I'm sorry that it wasn't you, but I still want to show some appreciation for you. Hi. I still want to show some appreciation. So if you'd like to suppose try Thrive, I'd love to get a sample in your hand for $10. They're normally $30. Okay. People are out here selling these samples for $30. I personally do 15 to 20. Use your judgment, personal preference, whatever. I don't care. But I feel like when you give them all away for free and then you do a free giveaway, people are like, why would I enter a free giveaway when I can get them for free any day of the week anyways? You know what I'm saying? So I always do charge, but I will message those people and say, hey, so sorry you didn't win. Would love to still get one in your hands. Only $10, normally $30. What do you think? And I sold a ton of them. Okay. I did one a week ago. I got like 15 samples out. All I said is, if you could try Thrive for free and give me an honest review, would you do it? I messaged them and I said, hey, it's just $5 to ship. So these people got a free sample, but it was $5 to ship. Okay, I did them on my back office, right? And now they've got money in the game. They've got skin invested, so they're gonna want to try it and do it the right way. People who get a bunch of free stuff, I feel like there's like no inclination to even take it the right way. Like, I got it for free. What do I care if it sits and collects dust? I don't know. But when you pay for something, or even like $5 for shipping, then they want to take it the right way. And I told them too, like, hey, you're getting this sample. You're only paying $5 for shipping. This is a favor. I would really love it if you would give me your reviews. And now they feel like they have to message me when it comes in because I'm waiting for their reviews. So that's a good way also to have them come back to you and let you know that their stuff came. So the giveaways, you can rename them. This was huge. It's like a psychological thing. Okay. There's people, I won't call them samples all the time, or trial packs. They could be happy packs during Valentine's Day. You can do love packs, St. Patty's Day, luck packs, or people have done like, I've done grab bags, like mystery bags. Hey, it's $15. I'm going to give you 5 random things, whether it's 5 Plusline products or 1 day of all 3 steps plus 2 Plusline products, 5 random things, $15. It's different. Okay. You could do, let's say, Christmas time, we have candy cane shakes. If you're okay with actually grabbing the products yourself and then sending them out and not doing it out of your back office, you could do Christmas packs with the candy cane shakes. I mean, get creative with it, rename them. Don't just keep calling them sample packs. Don't just keep calling them trial packs, happy packs, love packs, lucky packs, Christmas packs. I mean, change up the word. Don't call them all packs, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, change it up, because people are gonna go, oh, last month she was doing, these, and now she's calling them something different. I wonder what they are. I kind of want to try it, right? Father's Day grab bags. You can do Father's Day grab bags. Yes. Okay. Which leads me into another thing. You could do sales on them. Hey, Father's Day grab bags, or Father's Day buy one, get one for you and one for the man in your life, right? Like, one for you, one for your dad, one for you, one for your spouse, one for you, one for your grandpa. I don't know. You buy yourself one. I'm going to give your dad one for free for Father's Day. Okay. Buy one, get one free. You could do that. People love a good sale. I love that though. Thank you for bringing that up, Christina. You could always tell people that you've been challenged to get samples out. People want to help. Believe it or not everybody in the world is an a-hole. Okay. People want to help. So if you go up there and you're like, hey, I've been challenged to get out 5 of these Thrive packs today, or 5 of these goodie bags today. Do I have any friends that would want to help me reach my goal? And then message them, hey, I'm only doing them for $10 today to help me meet my goal. Normally they're 30, but I really want to get these 5 out. Is $10 cool with you? Right. So you can rename them, make it to say you've been challenged, do the giveaways, do the bottom giveaway. And there's so many ways, you guys. Do the reels, go live. Stop caring about going live. I know I'm talking to somebody here. Stop caring about it. Go live. Don't take this the wrong way, but people don't care what you're doing the way that you think that they do. We think all eyes are on us. Everybody sees us. Everybody's judging us. Everybody's talking about us. No, people are so caught up in their own life, in their own bubble. They're going to scroll past your video. And guess what? Maybe they scroll past your posts or your videos and they do laugh at it. I bet you in 5 minutes they forgot all about it anyways, because something else happened in their own life. People don't care the way that we think they do. Get out of your comfort zone and go live. Stop worrying about it. Do the reels. Who cares if you look stupid? I did a reel one time. I did a video. I literally fell. And I still posted it because it was funny. And I was like, whoops, my bad. Like, I'm still gonna roll with it. We're gonna do this. And that video went viral. I got like 90,000 views. People were like, damn it, she just fell. She busted her ass and she still got up and kept going. Like, good for her. I fell right over and I was like, we're just gonna roll with it. That happened. It's real life. Okay. So just do the things, do this, lives, do the reels, make the posts, get the samples out. I'm talking about samples all the time. All right. How do I grow my team? And I do see questions. Actually, let me go through the chat real quickly before I move on, because I don't want to, I did see one and I want to miss it. How do I do my samples the most? I would say either those quick little get back with your ex or go to jail comment for a sample, whatever, those. I did one time. I'm telling you, stop overcomplicating it. Like, people are not going to read a whole entire chapter for a sample. Okay. I'm not going to share a 300-word essay and then go, who wants one? I am being simple. Comment this or that to win a free sample. I did one time and I was like, I just packed up 10 samples this morning, ready to ship. Who wants one? Simplicity. Also, I do Instagram reels where I'm packing one and then I'm doing like a voiceover. I'm like, hey, come pack a sample with me. Here's what comes in them. 3 days of this, 3 days of this, 3 days. Comment if you want one. Those are very, very simple. I'll probably reshare one in my story here over the next couple of days because it's been a few days since I have, and I want to make sure that I'm getting it out there over and over again. You guys, I make these reels and I save my own reels and I'll share them to my story over and over and over. Yes, I'm making new content, but if I make something that's good or that sold samples before, why would I not keep reusing it? Why would I just let it go to waste? Like, it sold me 5 samples when I used it last. Why would I not use it again? You know what I'm saying? So it's okay to do that. If you go back in your memories and you see something, you made a post or you shared something and you had a ton of interest, you better go remake that post. You better say the same thing all over again. Do what works. Do what works. Simplicity works. Okay. Summer survival packs. That's a good one. Yes. I really like that one. I might use that one. Thank you, Star. Okay. Let's see. Jackie just posted the jail one. Have fun. You can reuse your own voiceover on the reels for samples. Yes. Okay, so how do you grow your team was a big one that I got from a lot of people. People ask me all the time, how do I grow my team? Because I feel like a lot of people are customer strong and we share about the products, because let's be honest, the products are amazing, but you do need to grow your team. Like we have the customer acquisition bonuses until December. I love those. It's a great way to earn more money just on the customer side. But the reality of it is that we don't know if it's going to be here come January. And so we want to be able to grow our businesses. Yes, Paula has earned it. She's amazing. Shout out to Paula. We don't know if they're going to be here in January, so we don't want to just kind of like rest on that and just assume. If you want to hit a rank bonus, like we have that bonus season every single year, you have bonus season. They've even extended bonuses through summer before. It wouldn't be the first time. Wouldn't be the first time if we had summer bonuses. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. Getaways are coming. The getaway, I think they're going to announce the October getaway soon. You are going to be able to fill that tracker a lot faster if you're bringing people in with promoter packs. Okay. Number one is share your story. People relate to struggle. Okay. We live in a social media world where it's like highlight everything. Don't share your struggles. Don't tell no one that you had a bad day, nothing. I literally posted in my story the other day. I said, I'm overstimulated. It was a hard mom day. Like I'm unplugging. I'm hiding in the bathtub. Good night. And that was relatable. I woke up to like 20 messages of, oh my gosh, me too. We got this. Let's have a good day today. Let's have a better day today. And it's like, that's relatable to people. So be relatable. You know, I could go on there all day and go, I bought a new Louis Vuitton bag, or I got a new Louis Vuitton necklace. And people don't relate to that right now. People aren't trying to make $1 million. People are trying to pay their bills. Okay. My car insurance went up $100. My homeowners is going up. So my mortgage is about to go up. Like that's a nationwide thing right now. Insurances are skyrocketing. People are feeling that. Groceries are more, people are feeling that. So when I'm able to share my story about how I had to open up a credit card to buy diapers when I was pregnant with Chevy, I had to pay my bank $99 that I had to save up. I had to save that $99, pay my bank, so they would give me a credit card with a $500 limit so that I knew I would always be able to have a way to get my baby diapers because I did not have $25 in my pocket at any given time. I didn't. So I didn't know if my baby was going to need diapers on a Tuesday and I didn't have that $20, I knew I at least had that credit card. Okay. So share your story. I share all the time where I came from. Stop being ashamed. I know that we're not proud of some of the things that we've done. I know that we're not proud of some of the lifestyles that we've come from. I will talk about that, right? I grew up, I did not see a fully functional relationship. I was raised around alcohol and drugs and abuse. Food stamps, people who abuse the system, right? I've seen that. I still see that today in some of the people that I love, but I was determined to never have my kids see that. And so that's why I do this. That's why I started. It's because I wanted to break that cycle. People relate to that. People don't relate to, oh, I started and was already making 6 figures. People relate to, I was struggling. Okay, keep it compliant. We're not going to say, when I first started, I had postpartum. I can't say that. I don't want to make medical claims, but I do talk about how I was struggling as a new mom. Okay, share your story. And then preach our comp plan. I know some people are not going to agree with that. Like I've heard some people go, hey, I'm not going to preach you the comp plan. I will preach you the comp plan all day, every day. Why? Because our comp plan is so set apart. Our comp plan is so different than what any other company has. I will stand with you toe to toe on that, respectfully, of course, because of what we have and how unique it is. You guys, people want to make money right now. There's not a single person in this, I don't want to say in the world, because obviously we have millionaires and billionaires, okay? But even the billionaires want to know how to make more money, okay? Like everybody wants to make more money, but they don't want to jump through loopholes. They don't want to be spending more than they're making. They don't want to have to spend hundreds of dollars on products. They don't want to be forced into inventory. They don't want fees and quotas and requirements and all this stuff that a lot of other companies have. I'm going to be honest. I'm not familiar with a lot of them or all of them, but I am familiar with a good handful. And I do know that auto ships are required. Fees are required. Websites, you got to pay for them. Products, you got to pay for them. I mean, there are companies that do getaways where you have to, it's like a $300 deposit that you don't even get back. You don't even get your deposit back and you got to pay for your flights. which you can earn them here at a tier where you don't have to pay for your flights, right? Like some companies don't even offer that. So I talk about the no auto ships. I talk about the no website fees. I talk about the free products every single month. I talk about the VIP bonuses. I was scrolling through my stories the other day and there's this girl I follow and she's so sweet, like no hate to her at all, but she's with a different company and she was talking about how you can earn $500 in your first 30 days. And I was like, well, you can earn 800 here in 14. I was like, it's just a constant reminder of like how set apart and different we are. So share it, share it, share it, share it, and don't be afraid to celebrate your wins. Okay, don't be afraid to celebrate the wins of the people on your team. Is because I used to think too, and I've had this conversation with Amber Manquist. I don't know if she's on here. She had said before, you know, she's like, I love my life and I'm proud of my accomplishments, but I never want to feel like I'm bragging. And I get that. Like, I never want to feel, I don't ever want people to feel like I'm bragging. Like when I say that we're able to pay our bills and we're able to travel, like it's not coming from a point of like, oh, look at me. It's coming from a point of, if I did it, so can you. If I made it happen, so can you. So don't be afraid to share those things. If anybody feels any type of way about your stuff, I promise you that's a them problem, not a you problem, okay? The only time I've ever been hateful or spiteful towards somebody who had more than me is because I was unhappy. There's Amber in the salon. I saw it. She turned her camera on for 1 second. I seen you, Amber. She's like, oh shoot, turn the camera off. No, I saw you. You can't hide from me. So you're not going to be bragging as long as your intentions are pure and you're not saying like, look at me, but like, you can do this too. I'm a normal person. I came from this. And I've told her before, I'm like, share those things, but like also share where you came from. So people don't just think you're bragging, but like, hey, I've been there. I know what it's like. I've climbed out of that hole. This opportunity was my lifeboat and look what it's done for me. I'd love to help it do the same for you. So don't be afraid to share your wins and share those successes and share that comp plan, baby. Like scream from the rooftops. On $1,600 in sales, you can make $800 in your first 14 days. That's a lot of money, okay, for people. That right there, that paid for my family's Christmas. I joined a month before Christmas and I had $9 in my bank account. So come hell or high water, I was making this work. Which I do want to just say really quickly is like, if you're somebody who is like, oh, I'm going to give it 6 months and see how I feel, or, you know, I'm going to give it a couple of months and see how it works. If that's your mentality, I love you, but you might as well just stop now. Like I'm here, not for my paycheck at 1 o'clock. I'm here for Sue's check. I'm here for Christina's check. I'm here for everyone else's check. I'm here for in 5 years from now, when I've got my girls up there with me and we've all got the big old 200K. Well, we don't even get signs anymore. We're all wearing our 200K jerseys, okay? And we've got the millionaire jerseys and they have the property and they have the land and they're going on the missions trips and they're giving back and they're doing all these things and they have this freedom. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the long run. I have lost rank. I have lost bonuses. I have lost leaders. I have lost customers to other products. I mean, I've seen it all. You're not going to find a single person who is living the life that you want that says it was a smooth sail. We've all had to go through the fire, and the only difference is that we have had to walk through it more times and for longer. So if you're the kind of person that's half in, half out, get in or get out. I love you and I hope that you get in. I hope that you get in. But the only way that you're ever going to really see success in this business is if you take quitting off the table. Take it off the table. You're going to have your moments. You're going to fall down. You're going to bruise up a little bit. You're going to get dusty and dirty and bloody and you're going to cry about it. But then you're going to get back up and you're going to keep going because quitting is not an option. I've always said, like, imagine if somebody handed you the keys to a Lamborghini and they're like, you have to go get the money to put this on the road, but the car's free. The car's free, but you got to come up with $500 to go put it on the road. Come hell or high water, you're finding that money to get that car on the road, right? So come hell or high water, find a way to make this business work for you. Quitting's not an option. You're going to make it work and it's going to happen. How do you go about in-person talking about Thrive? Okay, so I don't love in-person stuff. I do love to talk and like make friends and stuff. So you'd think that I like it in person, but I kind of don't. But think about it like this. If you go through the checkout at the gas station or the grocery store and someone's like, oh my gosh, like for me, for example, I got this shirt from my friend's boutique. If I went through the checkout and someone said, hey, I love your shirt, I would be like, oh my gosh, my friend has a boutique. Let me send you her link. I wouldn't think twice about it. I don't care. Oh, where's your shoe? Where'd you get your shoes from? Well, I got them on sale here. I don't care. We don't think twice about it. We don't think twice about when I went to go see Bad Boys 4 with my kids and I shared it in my stories, or the new Starbucks drink that everyone's drinking, or the teas, or the sales or whatever. I mean, I found a super cool deal at Dollar General one day. I shared it in my stories. I'm like, y'all better run right now. This is on sale and it's so cheap. There's a glitch in the system. Go get it. No different. No different. Why do we so openly and so proudly share other people's or big stores stuff, but not our own? If somebody asks me about Thrive, I will tell them, like, these are my vitamins. Like, they make me feel good all day. I've lost weight. It helps my mood. You want to try it? Like, I'll get you a sample. You want a sample? Here, fill this little form out for me on my site. Let me send you a sample. Or you can walk around with samples in your bag. I know people do that. Walk around with a sample in your bag. Stop overthinking it and overcomplicating it. We have to be able to talk to people. Really, we have to be able to talk to people. We have to master the art of communicating with people. Because we're networking, it's network marketing. Okay, using your waiting room. I know everybody does this differently, so I don't want to like step on anyone's toes. So when I'm utilizing my waiting room, there are a couple of things that I look at. Number one, is this person showing up? I will never place under a person that's not showing up ever again. And I say that because I've done it before. I have stressed myself out trying to help others hit ranks. I'm gonna be so honest with you. So not this bonus season that we just had, but like 2 years ago, I had earned 100% overrides because I had helped, I helped like 21 people earn a rank advancement bonus. Okay, so I got the 100% override. And then the reality is that a lot of those people fell off because I had built them. Oh, you're close. I'm gonna help you build to this rank. You're not doing nothing, but I'm gonna help you hit this rank because I'm gonna get that override, right? That's kind of how my thought process was. And these people had, stopped working, or they walked away, or they were up and down and in and out and super inconsistent. And I put that weight on myself. I have to help them maintain. I have to help them maintain their bonus. I have to help them hit their rank for me to maintain my override. And my mental health took a big crack. Because now, number one, these people don't know how to build back to their rank because they never built it in the first place, right? So they don't know how to build what they never built in the first place. And then it creates that sense of entitlement. We talked about this at the mastermind too, is you don't ever want to create that sense of entitlement where people are getting something that they didn't work for. So are you showing up? I don't care if you're a mass recruiter, as long as you are showing up. You just have to be willing to put in the work. Okay, so I look at who's showing up. I will also use my waiting room to create more volume. So if I have somebody in my waiting room that, let's say they have $200 in volume from their $200 promoter pack, I might tell someone like, hey Michelle, if you can go out there and get 200 in volume, I'm going to give you 200 in volume. Right. So I'm going to be able to match her that way. Or I might put in, let's say I'm in different chats for like different leaders. Let's say I have, this leader is super close to her rank and I'm going to help her. So I'm going to go in her chat and I'm going to say, hey, the next person that brings in a promoter, I'm going to match you and then put this promoter under you. I'm going to match you on that. And so I will use volume to create more volume. I don't just kind of like give it all away, but I'm like, or let's say if I have 500 in volume in my waiting room and, Amanda is $1,000 away from 12K. Amanda, if you can get yourself $500 away, I can take you the rest of the way. I can help you. So now she's going to do whatever she can and she's going to work hard to go try to get that to be 500 away because she knows I'm willing to help her. So I use my volume to make more volume and I look at who's showing up. I do not build under people that are not working or not active. Who's on the Zooms, who's doing the do, who's not making excuses, who actually wants this, like who has a why and a vision for their business. And those are the people that I work with. Courtney Glacier said at the mastermind that she works with people that are undeniably hungry. And same. I will love you where you're at. I mean, if you just want to thrive for free, that's fine. I love you. Thrive for free. But I'm going to run with the people that are undeniably hungry, who are the ones like, I'm sorry, but with the team size of our team, I can't message every single person every single day and go, okay, did you post today? Let's get your content. Don't forget the Zoom tonight. I love y'all. And like the Zooms and everything are posted in the chats. It's on you to make sure that you're on. Make sure that you're on, make sure that you're sharing, make sure that you're consistent, and I will run with you. I don't have time to check up on everybody. I try my best, and I do reach out to our team if they're on my heart or I'm willing to help them or they're close to a rank. Like, I will definitely work with them. But if you need something, and let this go to all of you guys, if you need something, please reach out. Your upline or your sponsor is not a mind reader, and they can't possibly know what you need. I've had people get mad at me before because they were like, well, I was struggling. And it's like, I didn't know. I didn't know, right? So reach out, reach to up to, I don't even care. I'm not, even if I'm not your upline, just message me, I'll help you. I don't care. Reach up to Amber or Amanda or Chas or Steph G, she's on here, Twin, Jackie, whoever is your upline, reach out to them. How do you balance being a leader and also your own personal business? Do you have a priority list and start somewhere daily? I'm trying my best to find balance, but advice is needed. So I wake up in the morning and I do all of my work before my kids get up. And I always tell people, I'm like, don't get it twisted. I'm not a morning person. I don't like it, but I have to do it. I have to, because I know once those little feet hit the floor upstairs, I'm somebody's pack mule, I'm somebody's snack getter. I'm like, do this, do that, put the TV on, change this, change that, help me. I want a snack, wipe my butt, like all the things. And so, yes, you can work in the nooks and crannies of your day, but for me personally, I work best when I get it all done. So I have an intentional time in the morning for myself, my Bible study, where I read, where I get my work done. And then of course I'm answering messages throughout the day. Like, I'm not just ignoring people and putting my phone away forever. But I know that the bulk of my work was done. Okay. So that works for me. It could even be at night, like at when you lay in bed at night, set a 30-minute timer and just get whatever you can done in 30 minutes. Stop the scroll. I feel like you could waste so much time scrolling. We have to stop scrolling. For a long time, I was that person who got caught up in my phone, and I was like, how am I preaching freedom to people when I'm a slave to my phone? Like, I felt like a hypocrite. I'm staring at my phone all day. My kids are telling me to get off my phone, and I'm talking about freedom. I don't have freedom. And so I had to make this rule for myself that really helped me, is that I was not allowed to open my phone unless I was doing an IPA. Period. I didn't touch my phone unless I was doing an IPA, whether that be 3 reach outs, whether that be interacting for a few minutes, whether that be catching up on messages. Do not open your phone unless you're willing to do IPAs. And a lot of the times whenever I would, oh no, I'm good then. I don't want to. I'm not going to open my phone. It's because I had no intention of doing an IPA. I was just getting on there thinking I was going to scroll my Facebook. And when I was like, oh, how many times did I go for my phone and not even want to open it because I wasn't willing to do an IPA? That's how much I was scrolling. So I had to really kind of get intentional in that. When I'm working, okay? Like, my family knows, and I include my kids as well. So like, when I was on a call the other day, my son was like, well, I wanted to go outside. And I said, after my call, we'll go outside. He goes, why do you have to do it though? Like, do you have to do it? And I said, you know how we're gonna go to the mountains this summer? He said, yeah. I said, aren't you so excited to go to the mountains? He said, yeah. I said, well, honey, I have to pay for the mountains. Like, we can't just go. And so I need to do this in order to make the money to pay for the mountains that we're going to go to as a family. And he understood that. Like, my family, we all sit down and we pick where we go every summer. So the kids are included in that decision, and they know that mommy and daddy have to work in order to make those things happen. So I include them. I include them in my vision boards. I include them with, hey, let's plan a water park getaway. When are we going to do it? Where do we want to go? Okay, now mommy's going to work to make this happen. So they know when I'm working to help make their dreams happen too. So I include them. And then when I'm with my family, I put my phone away. And I have no shame. My phone does not go to the dinner table with me. My phone is not with me at weddings. My phone is not with me at baby showers or events or when I'm at the park. Like, do I take pictures and stories and stuff like while I'm at the park? Yes, but I'll take a photo and put my phone away and edit it later. Because sometimes it can take me 10 or 15 minutes to edit a photo, edit a reel, get my content made, type the caption. I'm not doing that when I'm with my kids. I'll snap the photo, I'll put my phone away, I'll work on it later. So when you're trying to do everything at once, it's like when you clean your house and you're cleaning a little bit of every single room, and then you look up and you're like, well, I didn't do anything today. Like, I got absolutely nothing done. I know we've all been there. We start to clean our rooms, and then we go through our closets, and then we're reminiscing on the stuff in our closets, and then we're cleaning under our beds, and then all of a sudden we've got a mound of stuff in the middle of our room, and we're like, we didn't do anything. That's how it is when you try to work your business and be present in your family at the same time. You're trying to do it all, and in doing it all, you're not really doing anything. Facebook has a post when. Yes, you can schedule your post on Facebook now. That's amazing. I have tried to drag dead weight, yeah, and people know, like, I'm here for you always, but if you're a sitting duck, you gotta be a sitting duck by yourself. Be a sitting duck with the other sitting ducks, I'm not gonna do it. Okay. Okay, so I think that's it. Thank y'all for hopping on. If you have any more questions, you can always message me. Like I said, reach out to me, reach out to anybody. I don't know a single person that will not talk to you or help you. Hopefully those helped you guys. Happy Tuesday. Make sure you share about payday today. I don't care if you made $5 or 50, 500, 5,000, whatever. Make sure that you share. You guys, there are people out there who are struggling to put food on the table for their kids. And if you just let them know, they could have 800 bucks in their pocket by next Tuesday. Come on. Those VIP bonuses, that's why I joined. I didn't join for $1 million or for the signs or for any of that. I joined because I was like, Christmas is in a month. I have $9. You're telling me that I can make $1,000 in 14 days? Say no more. Say no more. And that's why I started to pay for Christmas. So don't underestimate the power of those VIPs. Yeah, that's all I had. Share about payday. I love you guys. Happy Tuesday. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.